In recent light of events, Fox News has been publishing libelous material to make the Spanish seem like more of a threat than they really are. I'm here to educate the public's opinion on why the Spanish American War occurred. Yellow journalism is journalism that is based upon sensationalism and crude exaggeration. Yellow journalism caused the Spanish American War, so now let's get back to the basics.
What countries were involved in the Spanish American War?
Spain, and the United States. Alright.
Spanish American? Oh, wait, no. I feel like the Indians were in that too. I don't know.
Spain and French. And the Americans. And Spain. I'm trying to think who's in Spain. Colombia we could go with.
Okay. That's a good answer.
Thank you. And Italy, was that a part? No?
Sure.
No. I don't know.
America? Spain? Wait, which Spanish American War? Like with Teddy Roosevelt? Yeah? Spain and America.
I'm going to guess America and Spain.
Okay.
I assume the Americans and the Spanish.
As you can see, many students have been misinformed on this topic. Our goal is to inform the public with accurate information about the Spanish American War.
Why did America declare war on Spain?
Because we wanted to. Is there like an actual answer? Okay, because they were mean to us, right? Like, yeah. Okay.
Jeez, I didn't know this was a history lesson. I don't know. No idea, like land or something. I don't know.
Because of like Cuba and a lot of other foreign countries, they wanted foreign goods.
The land.
Okay,
The
sure.
land.
Sure.
The USS Maine is one of the main sources of yellow journalism, no pun intended. The ship unexpectedly exploded while in Spanish waters. It was not known for sure who was to blame for this explosion. However, America blamed Cuba and used that as a valid reason to the public as to why the nation was going to war. America saw the great benefits that lay in invading Cuba. Cuba was home to many raw materials, sugar being the most important and beneficial. American captains of industry and investors pushed heavily for intervention in Cuba. They would make a bigger profit if the raw materials were under their control, and their stocks would benefit as well. Also, the president believed taking over Cuba would help the nation out of their current economic depression. America had always been forgotten about in terms of major imperialism to other major European countries such as Great Britain, France, and Spain. However, going to war with Spain and Cuba would mean the possibility of new land and more territory for the United States, with new territories that would open up more markets and more of an American influence around the world. Up until this moment, the United States had never really proven itself towards other major or imperialistic countries in the world. By going to war with a long-time standing world power, and even winning, this allowed other countries in Europe to start paying very close attention to the United States. We proved ourselves as a very capable world power whose military deserved attention, starting with our naval power. When the Spanish moved the Cubans to reconcentration camps, this led to a widespread death to the natives in the countryside. These camps often lacked proper food, water, and cleanliness, which killed dozens of Cubans in the camp at a time. When the news of these reconcentration camps reached the White House, the Spanish American War became a mission to free the Cubans who were being incarcerated and killed by the Spanish.
How did the media influence America's opinion on foreign affairs?
Well,
A lot of people have video cameras now, and they post videos on social media and stuff, and that gets the pot stirring.
I mean, like Twitter, for example, they have all their hashtags about what's wrong with going on in Middle Eastern countries and all that. So, I mean, everything gets around, so.
Like, you obviously have like things like Twitter, like, and Facebook and things like that, where as soon as something happens, you know about it right away. Like the event in Paris, being in an airport, and all of a sudden I'm getting all these texts, and I go on Twitter, and there's like a hashtag, you know, like pray for Paris and all these things, and there's like all these. You don't have to watch the news anymore. There's really no point. You can just go on your cell phone and find everything out right away.
In one newspaper cover, a $50,000 reward is advertised to a person who can discover who sunk the USS Maine. However, it falsely accused the work of an enemy as the cause for its sinking. An article talks about the hardships Cuban women and children faced, such as execution, starvation, and rebels fighting in order to persuade the American public to agree with the nation's decision to go to war. In another newspaper cover, it is obvious to see the immense exaggeration of America's first win with Spain. The article is supposed to give a rise in the American people to show them how Spain is the ultimate enemy and the possibility of winning is right in our reach.
Find the map, find the map, find the map, find the map.
What other countries did America intervene in?
On the map!
I don't know. Canada. Yeah?
Spanish countries.
Maybe Portugal, because it's right there. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Iraq, of course. We're obviously there in Iraq. I don't know.
I hope as an audience this public service announcement has brought the information of the Spanish American War to the public's attention and corrected the libelous material published by Fox News. Brooke Lamontia, Tina Gelato, and Dieva Gall. Fox News, good night.